This is my very first video on YouTube. I'll be moto vlogging from now on and share my experiences with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna let it sit for a while till it heats up, and then off we go. Alrighty, let's give it a go. So, right now, it's in its break-in period. The dealership told me that do not rev it past 4,000 RPMs until you've ridden like 600 miles. So I'm gonna be pretty relaxed on this ride until I hit that 600 mark. And then we can open up the taps and see how fast we can go, the acceleration and stuff. But so far, it is pretty smooth. The riding position, it's kind of upright. It's not really leaned in like those sports bike or super sports. So this is a naked bike, but it's not really upright like those adventure bikes. So I think that it'll be quite comfortable for longer ride sessions, which I'm planning to do. So yeah, let's see how that turns out. Right now I feel like the gear ratios are pretty short. I feel like that it constantly needs to change gears to maintain speed. Mainly because I need to keep it under 4,000 RPMs, and maybe that's the reason. But I was reading online, the first gear goes like up to like 80 miles, like around 10,000 RPM, which is quite fast. And the second gear is a little bit shorter, and third and fourth are like really short, and then sixth is just your cruising gear, and fifth is pretty okay too. So yeah, you can tell I'm a noob rider. The one thing I don't like right off the bat is the side mirrors or the rear view mirrors. If it's they're not that wide. I really have to like scoot left or right to see behind my shoulders. So that's one. The other thing I just noticed that the turn signal button is right above the horn, and I have accidentally hit horn button a couple of times when I was trying to engage my turn signals. But I think that is just getting used to. So there are a lot of stop signs. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And third thing, I mean, most of you guys already know the exhaust. The default exhaust that comes with this bike is just it doesn't do justice to the engine. So it's basically a 4-cylinder engine. Again, 950 cc's. So this engine can make some noise, but the exhaust system currently is not that good. I mean, you cannot even feel the roar when you rev it. I mean, if I were to change or modify something, exhaust will be the first thing, and then the side mirrors, and then also I see a lot of people put a tail tidy kit on it. The one right now, it's a flimsy plastic boom kind of thing that stretches beyond the rear tire. I think that's just because some sort of state law that dealership needs to follow. Maybe I don't know, but I will be changing a couple of stuff moving forward. Like I said, the exhaust will be first, but I don't know. I mean, I have received like mixed reviews online. Some say that if you change the exhaust system, it'll void the factory warranty. So I don't want to do that, just because it's my first bike, like after a really long time, and I don't want to take any chances with the warranty stuff, because, you know, I mean, if something goes bad, the repair cost is too much. I mean, I can probably fix it myself, but then again, time is money, you know. So yeah, I'll keep that exhaust for a while. I mean, once the 12 months period is over, the warranty period is over, I'm definitely slapping like an SC exhaust or Leo Vinci, something like that, to make it, to bring up more pop and boom sounds. But yeah, the ride is pretty comfortable. It handles really well in the corners. I haven't gone past 45 miles on this thing just yet, but it feels sturdy. It feels planted. So it comes with Dunlop tires, and again, a lot of people been saying that the factory tires are just not good. And I'm not sure, because I haven't really stretched their limits yet. But I mean, since it's a brand new bike, it's still in its braking period. The guy at the dealership said that the tires are not that grippy just yet, because it's brand new rubber. So once the top layer rubs off, the real compound will have much better grip. So I am being careful not to turn really sharply on this thing right now. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. So this bike has a few riding modes: sport, road, which is I'm on right now, and rain, and then a rider mode. This also comes with a Kawasaki app, Rideology app. It connects to your phone via Bluetooth. I mean, it's not super intuitive, because I mean, it's all it gives you stats on your bike, like mileage, fuel, I guess location as well. and then you can also set your riding profile on it. I mean, all that stuff you can do it on the cluster panel itself, but it's just that, I mean, all the new tech needs to come with some sort of an app. So yeah, sometimes those apps are just for show and gimmick, and I feel the same case with this one, because the app doesn't allow you to tune your bike. So the Z900 or all the Z series cannot be tuned with the app, but like those H2Rs, Ninjas, Super Sport bikes, you can tune them right from the app, which is pretty neat. So I mean, you can tune it outside of the app. I mean, not from the cluster pedal. There are a lot of mods. To really tune it, you need to flash the ECU and change a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm not super familiar with. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking to tune it, the commander chip for this bike runs for like $400 something on Amazon, and then probably you can hook up a laptop and increase a couple of more horsepowers or whatnot. So this bike does come with an ABS and traction control, which is pretty neat, because yeah, you gotta have ABS. ABS saves lives. Also, I haven't taken this thing on a highway just yet, just because I need to stay within 4,000 RPMs. But yeah. Also, there's another thing I just noticed, which I sort of don't like. I mean, I think it's a personal preference. Somebody, like, some people really enjoy the wind hitting their chest and faces. But just so you know that this bike, the front shield is really, really small, and it doesn't break any wind. So, I mean, if you are commuting on this bike, it'll be fine. Since it's a straight bike, it'll be just fine. But if you are planning to tour on this thing, you probably want to get a longer shield to deflect some air over your head. But I am really enjoying this bike. I mean, at this speed, I mean, you cannot tell the difference, but it is really smooth. No vibration. I mean, very, very minimum vibration. You cannot even feel it. I mean, I am going uphill, doing 32 on 5th gear. No vibration, no shakiness, no random noises. I don't feel anything in my legs or in my back. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, if you change the exhaust on this thing, I mean, you can get some really, really nice sound out of it. Well, right now it's kind of boring, but yeah. What else? What else? I mean, if you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I mean, again, for a starter bike, it's right up there. I mean, some say it's too much. Like, it's almost like it's 949 or 940 800 cc's, which is a big bike. I mean, it's not necessarily a beginner's bike, but the way this thing handles, I mean, I'm a noob. All right. I mean, I don't have much experience riding bikes. I have ridden, like I said, I have ridden like those Kawasaki R600s and R1 Super Sports way back in the day. But yeah, this thing handles really nice. I mean, yeah, no complaints there. I'm really happy with my purchase. I mean, I bought it from a local dealership, Motoplex. If you are in the North Washington, Seattle area, Motoplex in Linwood, do check them out. They have some nice collection, and really nice people too. They gave me a really nice deal on this. I mean, it started out on text. I was texting John from Motoplex back and forth. Really nice guy. I mean, if you are down there, ask for John. He will give you a banger of a deal. I mean, I wasn't planning on buying Z900. It was on my list, but I was also looking at these Suzuki 800 Suzuki GS8S, Yamaha MT09, silver class bikes. But both of those bikes are lower on the horsepower side. But anyways, I was just texting the dude. Things got serious. He gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. So I drove up there, made the payment, and picked up the bike the same day, very same day. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are in the Linwood area or Seattle area, do check them out. Ask for John. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, like I said, I don't like the side mirrors. They don't give you a good view over your shoulders. I think I will change those first, because it's a safety thing. I don't want to take any chances. I mean, I've seen a lot of people have installed those bar end side mirrors. I don't know what you call them, but they go on the ends of your bars, both sides. For A, they look really cool. B, they give you a wider field of view. So yeah, that'll be my first mod for this bike. I'm not gonna touch the exhaust system just yet. I'll do that after the warranty period is over. And also, I would have really appreciated if the cluster panel came with GPS. I know the latest, the 2024 MT09 does come with one, but the Kawasaki cluster panel is just basic of the basics. Nothing fancy here. I don't really like mounting my phone on the handlebars. But I might have to do it, because you gotta have GPS, you gotta have Google Maps. But yeah, as you can see, I am taking it really slow. Okay, let's go there. It handles well, corners well. I mean, if you're looking to buy a Z900, go for it. I mean, it's an amazing bike. A lot of my friends have it. It's a nice beginner's bike. I mean, it's sort of a bike where, I mean, if you get more seat time on it, you can really have fun with this thing. It has the potential to hang with the big boys, you know. I mean, the top speed is, I guess, 145 miles, which is pretty decent. It cuts to air really nicely too. I don't feel any major wind deflections, vibrations, or movement out of the ordinary, you know. I mean, since it's a naked bike, it'll have some effect on the air, from the air, but so far so good. I mean, it's not super windy today, but yeah, it's nice. Also, the suspensions, the front fork and the rear suspension is somewhat adjustable. The bigger version, not the bigger version, the expensive version, the what do you call, the Z900 SC, it's like $1,000 more than this. The retail price on this bike is $10,499. That bike is like 11 something, and the only difference is it comes with some additional colors and fully adjustable suspension, both front and back. Brakes on this thing is really good. I mean, I will adjust the clutch settings and the brakes to my liking, but yeah, this thing has some stopping power. I will be doing an in-depth review of this bike once I have enough seat time on it. I can share my thoughts, stuff that I like, stuff that I don't like, stuff that I think can be improved with some tuning or adjustments or minor modifications. But yeah, this thing is really responsive, nimble, good stuff. Yeah, you gotta have that GPS thing. I was trying to mount my phone somewhere on the tank. I don't think there's enough space on the handlebar to hook something up. And I mean, you can hook it up right here. But if you have a big phone, it'll protrude quite a lot, and you gotta have a strong mount for this thing because you don't want your phone to get knocked off when you're going fast. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, I like my cluster panel clear, my handlebar clear. What I'm thinking is I might make some contraption to install a mount right here between these two screws. I mean, yeah, you'll have to look down to check it, but I like symmetry. So let's see how fast we can go on this road. Yeah, I'm doing 60, and I mean, the faster you go, the less vibration there is. I mean, there is none to begin with, but whatever vibration there is, it's really subtle. I mean, you can't really feel it. And I'm pretty sure that you can use this thing for touring purposes too, because I feel like you can ride for a good 2 to 3 hours before you need to take a break. Mainly because the sitting position it's somewhat upright. It's a good position. But I haven't ridden the adventure bikes yet, so I'm not sure how comfortable they are. But a lot of my friends have the adventure bikes, and they are pretty happy with it. I will do another review after some touring on this thing. I plan to do a 200-mile trip on this in the coming days, so I'll share my thoughts. Yeah, man, I mean, you gotta have a nice rear view or side mirrors. Those are a must. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a good bike. It's a good bike. And I think it is this thing weighs between like 430, 450 pounds, somewhere around that figure. So yeah, you don't wanna drop it. Let's take a no. Let's go straight. Just really smooth all the way up to 60, 65 miles. Alrighty, so the sun is down. I should head back. so the highway is coming up. So yeah, it feels pretty nice, pretty smooth. Yeah, you gotta have a nice side mirrors with a wider field of view. I mean, you really have to move your head to see what's going on behind you. Yeah, so it handles really nicely on the highways. The wind is not too bad. Yeah, it hits. I mean, it hits on your chest and your face, but it's not that bad. I mean, if you enjoy that kind of thing, then yeah, it's really nice. And also the crosswind. It's not too bad either. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a two-wheeler, so I mean it's a motorbike. There will be some movement on the crosswind, but that is something you adjust naturally. But yeah, be careful with those big ass trucks. They will sway you. I know those full fairing super sports bikes, they are pretty solid in the windy condition. They cut right through it. This one, not so much. But then again, it's not terrible. It's not too bad. It's actually controllable. Pretty nice, I would say. But yeah, I mean, if you're a beginner and thinking about 900 or like 800, 900 or even 1000 cc naked bike, this thing is pretty calm if you don't push it. So you can definitely ride it daily as a beginner. So I would say it's a top end beginner's bike. And as always, you gotta wear proper gear before you go out riding a motorcycle, because it comes with its dangers, you know. So yeah, wear a good quality helmet, wear a bike jacket, pants, shoes, everything. I found my way home without a GPS. Thank God, because I really didn't want to stop in the middle and pop a phone out. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, I don't like mounting my phone on the handlebar, so I will make something that sits right between these two screws, and the phone will be like right here. I mean, it'll obstruct the cluster panel, but all I need on this panel is my speed, and Google Maps can show you that information. And or I will try to put my phone in a position where, oh, neutral. Oh, come on. How do you go in first gear? There we go. Like I said, I'm a noob. So as I was saying, I'll put a phone like right over the field door. I'll see. I'll let you guys know what I come up with. The fuel tank on this bike is, I don't know, like 4 gallon something. Not too big. I need to adjust the clutch. It disengages way out. Oh, looky, another biker. Alright guys, I think this is it for the day. I really enjoyed it. This was my first, this is my first ride on this bike. I'll definitely make more videos, share my thoughts. So yeah, good night for now. Take care. Like and subscribe. I will put out new videos every weekend. And make sure you hit that bell notification